Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got buckets. Huey is out there with Big Smooth, and it's prime time. And it's Tompkins in at the power forward position. We've got lights out. Williams is out there with cool hands. And it's Boomer, and it's Nunley in at the 2. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Huey. Last game we saw him score 14. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Here's Boomer. Here's Reynolds. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's another look. To the middle, and it's lights out with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Cool Hands. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is. If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Boomer the pass to Cool Hands. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Zizic has checked in for lights out. Pass to Fernandez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 6 points for Silk.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Count that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The pass to Tompkins. Good D by Williams.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The 15-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Huey. Williams with the block. Here is Boomer. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the call will be against primetime.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Tompkins. Jay, the pass to Zizic. Here is Boomer. Last game he had 13. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Randolph grabs the board. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Huey. Banked in off the glass. Huey's got 8.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Checking in for the away team. Substitution on the court.
At the line for your home team. At the line for one.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Williams-Goss is out there with Huey. Then it's T. Then it's D. And it's Tavares in at the 5. And the wide-open shot from Evans. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Huey. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We're closing in on 2 minutes. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Huey. He's guarded by Williams. Off with the layup.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Nunley. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And 44% from the field in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And it's Evans missing. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Huey. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Tries again. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Set it up.
Evans' shot is good. Evans has got 10 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Huey. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last 7 years.
Substitution comes out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Sweep. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
We've got Williams. He's out there with cool hands. Boomer out there with Zizic. And it's Nunley in at the two-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Cool Hands. Here's Boomer. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
So they take the lead. And 12 points for Silk.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He wouldn't waste any time cutting through it.
Williams with the steal. From the top of the key. Nunley can't get it to go. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here he goes. He gets it in there. 14 points for Silk.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gone of 6 from the field here in the third. Of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Down low, Boomer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Boomer's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Nunley. He has 5. Pass to Zizic. Here's Boomer. With 1 on the clock, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Substitution for the away team.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. T is out there with prime time. Then it's Silk. Then it's Houdini. And it's Buckets in at the 3 slot. Zizic passes to Boomer. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Inside, here's Williams. Gets an open look and hits.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And there's the drive. Count it. Huey's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Passes it to Nunley. To the paint. Here's Boomer. And he makes good on the layup.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Huey, the pass to Tompkins. The shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Williams gets the bucket.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Huey. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Huey's got 22 points. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Boomer the pass to Zizic. Left side, Williams. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Huey, the pass to Tavares. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Williams. Here is Boomer. There's the pass to Nunley. Evans outside. Williams trying to break free, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow
timeout.
to the ball, getting into the paint. They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's present our New Balance
substitution on the court.
Here's Huey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. He feeds it to Randolph. And Fernandez kicks to you. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's good from long range. 7 points for Big Smooth.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Driving to the basket. Rebound by Tavares.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Huey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
To the inside, here's Zizic. Some solid defense from Randolph. Got the 3-point shot on 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Jay, the pass to Cool Hands. Shot from 12. That one, no good. Here's Huey. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Second team foul.
Had a foul to give there, but you barely have to your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Boomer. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To take the lead. And a mistake.
Timeout. Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Williams. No good. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. games have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Cool Hands is out there with Williams. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Boomer, and it's Nunley in at the 2. Williams passes to Boomer. Clock at 4. On deep. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To take the lead, and the layup is up and in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Being under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Williams. Here is Boomer. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Goes up. Draws down the breakaway jam.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
That bucket. 8 points for Boomer.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Huey. Buckets passes to Tavares. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Good job to take it right after that.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Cool Hands. They get a hand on it. And he drives in. And the basket is good. 32 points for Silk.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Boomer. And Tompkins pulls it down. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. And Huey kicks to Fernandez. Good on the 3-point shot.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Outside Thomas. And the pass to the dude. No good again that time. Here's Huey. Out to the right wing. Yabusele kicks to Huey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the
first free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Jay. The three-pointer, no good.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Misses there. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.